Hey everyone, happy Sunday.
I have a question. Is there really some kind of beef or bad blood between Darius Cook and Tabitha Brown? I ask this question because over the past few days, I've seen a slew of various content creators on TikTok, on Facebook, addressing Darius Cook about something he supposedly said about Tabitha Brown. And then I also watched a video of Tabitha Brown saying that something was brought to her by a friend and she addressed it. And I'll play a little snippet of that video. But I also saw a video of Darius Cook explaining what was said, why he said what he said. And I'll post a little snippet of that as well. But I want to know, is there really a beef or bad blood, or did some of these content creators see an opportunity to kind of go in on Darius Cook and just to kind of drive engagement to their page? That's the question. It's an honest question. But go ahead and take a listen to, I'll play a little snippet of what Tabitha said first, and then I'll go ahead and play what Darius said.
Hello there. Y'all all right? So listen real quick. I was talking to a good friend today, and he was sharing with me how something that somebody did upset him. And he was like, honey, and they had the nerve to say what they said, right? And so I told him, I said, some folk, that's all they have is the nerve. Honey, they only have the nerve to say foolishness. They only have the nerve to talk about folk. They only have the nerve to look down on folk. They only have the nerve to complain. Some folk, that's all they got is the nerve.
Well, praise the Lord, everybody. If you've been under a rock someplace, apparently I am feuding with our dear lovely Tabitha Brown. Apparently I am envious, and apparently I am jealous of Tabitha Brown, and to the point where I have called her a fool and apparently have upset the entire internet population. Now, it is my understanding that Tabitha is not upset. It is my understanding that I am not upset. It is my understanding that it is the people who are now upset. So I have to address, I guess, the people. Now, I guess if I had to trace this whole thing back to where this started, I said, you know what I'll do? I'm going to cook live. So I go to the supermarket. So we were having, shopping and talking and, just like you on the phone with your girlfriends. That's how I be on the phone with y'all, talking to y'all. And a question comes up. This is not uncommon. And one of the questions that came up was specifically about my thoughts on Tabitha Brown, right? And like the new air fryer products. And I'm sure the person who asked the question didn't mean any harm by it. But here I am, child, at my virtual kitchen table, talking to my people, having a conversation. And so I'm also openly gay. If you watched any of my restaurant reviews, you know this, right? I tend to use colorful language that is germane to mostly the LGBTQ experience, right? IA plus, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll refer to something as a she, right? You've heard me do this all the time. She this, she that, her, it could be, I don't know, a piece of fried chicken. I will refer to it as as a she. Another thing that I often say is the word fool. I say it is in my everyday vernacular, right? Let's say you walk outside and it's cold outside. Oh, the weather's a fool, right? Oh, there's so much sun in my eye. Oh, the sun's a fool, right? Oh, this chicken needs more salt. This chicken is a fool, right? There you go. So people said that I called Tabitha Brown a fool. And I'm thinking to myself, because at first when they said it, I'm like, well, did I? Or what reason would I have had to call her a fool? I don't know the woman. We don't have a conversation. So how could I have just come up and called her a fool? So I had to go back and watch the video. And I'm like, oh, I was responding to a question about brand deals. And that's where the term came up from. So that's all there was.
Now, the caption of Tabitha Brown's message reads, Afternoon TSA. Baby, some folks only got the nerve to talk junk, and that's why your success gets on their nerve. Don't let them folks get to you. And for the folks that do all that talking, that do all that cutting up, imagine if you had the nerve to heal, to love, to befriend, to spread joy, to pursue your passion, to be positive, to just be intentionally good. Wow, what a beautiful life you would have. I pray that for you because even you are worthy. Hashtag spread love, hashtag Tabitha Brown. So one person commented, Tab, Darius really didn't criticize you. He was saying how you could have created an empire like his by eliminating a third party. I didn't take it that he was belittling you at all. So then another person comes under that comment and they said, and he said, as I directly quote, and she is a fool for doing that. So the caption to Darius' video where he responds to all of the uproar says, I called Tabitha Brown a fool and I won't apologize for it. So then under Darius' post, someone said, people who are looking for mess gonna find it. They didn't misunderstand, they just messy. And someone else said, man, this is messy, I can't do it. Another person said, I've definitely been under a rock, I love you both. Now, although the caption reads, I called Tabitha a fool and I won't apologize, Darius said he's not upset with Tabitha, which I'm not sure why he would be, but nonetheless, he said to his knowledge, Tabitha is not upset with him. So I don't know if that means his team has reached out to Tabitha's team. Nonetheless, he said he's addressing the backlash that he's received. But that takes me back to one of my original questions. Is there really bad blood between the two? Is there even beef between the two? Or have some content creators taken this as an opportunity to kind of go in on Darius to drive engagement to their page? Is some of the backlash fake outrage? So in Tabitha's video, she said she was talking to a friend and that friend was upset because someone had said something. Now, she didn't say what that someone said. She didn't say that that someone was Darius Cooks. However, I guess based on the timelines of when Darius had his live and said what he said, and then Tabitha's response, the internet put two and two together, so everyone assumed that Tab was responding to Darius. So what do you all think? Is there bad blood between Darius and Tabitha? Was Darius' intentions pure, or was he in actuality being shady towards Tabitha? Are content creators stirring the pot and making a not so bad situation worse than what it is? Do you think Tabitha should have even responded? Was her response a soft dog whistle to her faithful following? Hop down in the comments and let me know what you all think. Until next time, I am my sister's mirror. Talk soon. Bye.